Hi everybody, how you doing? How are we doing so far today? Oh, it's not doing my face. Hello? Oh, now it's working. Okay, cool. Kind of. Happy Saturday, how are we? Hi EB, hi Waco. Happy Saturday. Got my last craft show tomorrow. Should be fun. Got Christmas stuff pretty much done. Made tote bags. Hell yeah, tote bags. Oh man. I don't know anybody who doesn't like tote bags, so I think you're in the clear there. Got the start music. Yes, you do. There's this music. Hi Cavendish, how you doing? Man, I was doing so good, and now I just realized that I didn't clean off my palettes from last time. Gonna do that real quick. Haha. Blah, blah, blah. Is my mouth broken again? Oh God, why is it doing this today? It like keeps shutting it off. Hello? Hello? There. Don't shut yourself off again, you weird thing. You're sleepy? Oh man, Twillo, damn it. Well, this is your goat. I kind of was hoping you wouldn't show up so it wouldn't ruin the surprise, but I was like, if she does show up, she knows probably then they'll be doing it, so you knew what you were doing. You're an adult, damn it. You knew. I bet you had a feeling I'd be doing it. Okay, hold on. Gotta wash this one over here. You knew. Well, I hope you like it so far. I actually had a lot of fun doing this one. It's got almost everything I love to draw in it. It's got a goat. It's got candles. It's got fire. It's got bells. It's got baskets. It's got snow. So this is basically a perfect comfort fun piece for myself. So okay. I do have to do a wash over it first, which I feel bad because it's probably gonna take a minute to dry, but I don't know. You're here. You don't mind, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Like the medieval unicorns that have like the beards and stuff. I love that shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. How is everybody's week? In the world of art, it's been hard. All the AI stuff. I'll try not to do what I usually do and rant about that. I don't want to overdo it in case some people have, I don't know, gotten overly sick of it, but yeah. And I love it when they've got like crowns as necklaces. I don't know who started that junk, but I love it. Like, oh, it looks so cool. So good. Oh no, did you really? How long ago are you still got it? Boobies? Really? Aren't they always? Why just this week? What happened in the world of boobies this week? I gotta get the right kind of purple right now. Right now this is a very cool purple. Trying to make... Oh no, I just realized my camera went to sleep. What are you doing, camera? What are you doing? Disable. Enable. Homie. Oh, you're mostly okay now? Okay. Oh, you poor thing. So close to the holidays. Well, I hope you fully get over it, because, man, it's not fun. It's not fun one bit. It was, yeah, now it's not. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna do an all over here. Distract from all the AI talk. Yeah, God. It's the beginning of the end. I'll just say that. We're all doomed. Lots of artists are probably going to be pulling off the internet now. Nothing we've ever faced has been like this, so. Yep. Oh, you're fired. Yay. Hi, Toxic Cupcakes. How are you? Let me drop in. I want to drop in the fire first. So let's get that going. Why the Yule Goat? Because it's for one of my patrons. And plus, Yule Goats are just dope. Let's be honest. The imagery of the Yule Goat and everything is just fantastic. I learned that, like, the Yule Goat kind of transformed into Santa eventually. It's kind of weird. Like, the Wikipedia was kind of vague on some things, but it was really kind of a weird origin story. And then people used to dress up as Yule Goats and bring presents, and it was a lot like Halloween. It's really weird. If you read it, you'll be like, wait, this is like the same process, because they get treats and stuff for dressing up, and you gotta guess, like, who of your neighbors is this Yule Goat specifically. Super Halloween. It's really, really cool. Oh shit, I forgot this is You are a bonfire log. You do not have purple. There we go. It's a nice thing about doing a wash. You still have some time to not be an idiot. There we go. Okay. Try again. But she also wanted a Yule Goat. It's not the first time I've drawn a Yule Goat, but this is probably the best Yule Goat I've ever done. And with her permission, I would very much like to make this maybe like a Christmas card next year or something. I don't know. Or just like maybe one you can buy. I don't know. But totally up to you, Twillo, if you want me to mass produce it or not. Either way, you've got the original, which is dope. But still. Hi, Iast. How are you? Toxic Cupcakes. I don't know if I said hi, but hi. Am I Swedish? I am partially Swedish. Funny enough. I mean, my last name's Eriksson. So I don't think you get more Swedish than that, honestly. I don't know how many of you actually knew that. I don't know if I've ever really talked about my name on the stream before, but there you go. Yeah. I'm well, Toxic Cupcakes, minus a few things. I can get into that in a little bit. Assembled some replacement LED reindeer this week. The glitter explosion from doing that has been epic. Oh god, I can't even imagine. Man, I like the idea of glitter, but I just cannot bring myself to do it. I just can't, it's too much. Dutch, German, I identify with Yule holiday traditions a lot more. Yeah! I would like to do kind of, I think it'd be cool to do a couple different versions of the goat. Like maybe here it's taking a rest, another one it's walking, you know. I don't know, like a little story about this goat. I wanted to, oh, you're gonna be mad at me because I think you'll probably like this idea, but I wanted to do a little imp here, like a little dark horned imp, because apparently once Santa kind of came around and took on the Yule Goat job, the Yule Goat ended up becoming kind of a symbol for the devil, so that Santa was leading the devil out of town. And then I think the Yule Goat then from there became more of a Krampus, and that's where Krampus kind of got his aesthetic. At least that's what it looked like from what I tied together from the couple stories I read, which makes so much sense. Is it not always set on fire, Waco? Already missing the attire I wore last Saturday, but I'm just chilling this weekend, hoping my fairy wings are right before Christmas. Your fire ones for your fire fairy? I asked, those ones? I have been sick, but I'm not contagious. The same as an artist who say I was crafting with glitter, but I cleaned it all up. I won't get high on you, I promise. Yeah, glitter does seem like a little bit of a epidemic on its own scale, huh? I know, right, fellow? Hi, Cat! How you doing? Oh, I'm so glad you guys are all here. Thank you for coming to my stream. You guys. Oh, you're making me feel special. Take some of this red, take some of this purple. Maybe a little bit more purple, maybe some of this dark purple. No, some of this blue. Yeah, blue. Let's take some blue. Make it a little bit of a darker purple. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, do you have the video? I'd love to see it. What con was it? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, snow and no school. That's a good feeling. I think I'm gonna drop some orange in here at some point, but I want to wait till it kind of gets a little bit drier so I can just kind of go over it. 5 inches, damn. I wish we had gotten that. We only got like maybe one or two, which is like the first accumulation we've had all year. And I'm in Illinois, so it's weird. A furry convention. I can link the video if you don't mind links. Yeah, go for it. If it was a furry convention, I've only been to one, so it means it's probably 2018? Stop by while I can. Go out for a walk today before the snow comes. Oh, do it, Cat. Thank you for popping in. Oh, it was 2019 Cavendish? Wow. You sure? Maybe it was 2019. Yeah, you're right. You're right, it was 2019. Damn. Well, my memory's gone. I'm gonna be 37 next month, so that tracks. God. Ugh. I had a good time at that con. To go to all the cons. Well, I just got the hotel for C2E2 for next year, so guess I'm doing that. I haven't been to C2E2 for a while, even though it's local. It's a really good con, it's just I haven't been back for a bit. It's like usually we'd have to decide between C2E2 or Emerald City, and only one of us would get to go. But now Gabe's gonna go to Emerald, and I'm gonna go to C2E2. Because the last time we went, I did Emerald and he did C2E2, so we're switching. But yeah, I wanted to see how I did at a FurCon, because, I mean, all my stuff is typically animals, so I was like, well, I should give it a go. I know I don't have an anthro style, but I thought, why not? Maybe, you know, maybe not everybody at a FurCon is into anthro, and I learned a lot. So that was cool. I really like the idea, and it seems like it's just in the furry atmosphere, really, to do, I think it was like your badge art. I thought that was really a cool idea. So I think if I ever get to go back to a furry con, I might want to load up on doing people's badge art, because that was a really neat idea. At that con, they put me in kind of a bad spot, admittedly. I was like across from the bathrooms in the farthest back of the convention. Two minutes in. Oh yeah, I think I'm on the opposite side of this person. When they turn around, I'll probably be right there. Yep, there's the bathrooms. Oh, there's me. Oh, good. Oh, and somebody's buying a pet portrait. Oh, I know who that is! Oh! He ended up getting a bunny. His bunny's name was, Harry. And he ended up being a little adventurer. Yeah, I got a memory. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't. I totally remember that though. I knew he was getting a pet portrait because I've got a little clipboard that I have people fill out things on. So, oh, that makes me happy. I like seeing things like that. But you can see I was in the ass back of that con. Like, damn. There we go. More red. More red. Thank you for sharing that with me, Cupcake. I was actually a little bit, like, after I saw the prices again for going to conventions, I mean, going to Dragon Con is one thing. Dragon Con, I know I can make a certain amount of money back, so I'm always usually okay with putting down a bunch to go there. But C2E2, I'm usually, like, hit and miss. Some years I do really good, some years I do kind of meh. So when I was setting up to do it, I was, you know, to buy the hotel, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to do this and have the pressure of making back that money. But seeing this video makes me pretty confident. I think I can. Yay, Megan! Only if you feel comfortable. You know, I mean, admittedly, I went to Dragon Con this year. I was masked up the entire time. And I didn't even get con crud. Like, I thought I'd at least get sick. Maybe I'd get COVID, even though I was, like, being super safe and stuff. But I didn't get sick. I didn't get COVID. I didn't get nothing. It's like the first con I never got sick coming home. Because usually I get some kind of sickness. You know, it's a convention. You expect it. But if you're masked up the whole time, I think you'll be fine. I'm mulling over some Ren fairs and convention to go to next year, so if you're going to be at Snow Clover. Oh man, if I could do Ren fairs, I would. The sad thing about Ren fairs is how much, like, getting in one of those booths cost. It's like $6,000. Like, it's crazy. It depends on the Ren fair, but since I've never done one before, I don't know how I do, so I can't really justify dropping that much. But conventions in general, I think for sure I'm going to C2E2. I'm gonna always try to go to Dragon Con, and I usually get in every time I apply, so that's good. And I applied for Gen Con, so those three are kind of in the running right now, and if I get in all three, that'd be cool. And I think that'd be a nice sweet spot for the year to have just 3 big cons, because I don't want to do them as hardcore as I was a couple years ago, where I was doing like 1 to 2 a month. That was ridiculous. I can't do that. But 2 or 3 for the year would be nice. Oh yeah, do the mask character. There you go. Oh my god, what, Cavendish? What happened? Did I say something? Are you still trying? Yeah, it's still trying. I'm gonna start detailing things now, so I don't wanna risk it bleeding or anything. Yeah, 6,000 for both. It's crazy because I mean, you think about it. They have those little, they're shops. They're like actual shops, right? So it's not like they can adjust how many places there are. They have a set number of shops because they're all actually like ingrained in the woodwork and in their spots forever. So I think the competition probably to get those is pretty nuts too. Especially if there's seniority involved, like, I don't know, man. That seems like a a rodeo I don't necessarily want to get into. Like, I do know a fantasy artist that does those, and she makes bank, but I don't know. She's very solidified in her style, and I think she's actually established a base, so it's hard to break into that. Oh, thank you, Kat. Enjoy your walk, okay? Be careful, stay warm. Yeah, the waiting list, yeah. Oof. I mean, I'd love to do one. If I ever got the chance to for cheap or something, I'd jump on it. But also, like, outdoor events are really, really just hard. I did one art fair outside. It was in the summer. It was over 90. The humidity was insane. Like, my tablecloth actually got bleached from the sun. It was horrible. I don't think I was prepared enough for it, so I think that's part of it, but I don't know, man. You have to take into account wind, if it's gonna rain. Like, there were so many factors that were just on top of what you usually have to do, so it's a bit much. I think last time we were talking about the Wednesday series on Netflix, and some of you were like, oh, I don't know, it was kind of blah. I was surprised by it. I wouldn't say it was great. It was good, I thought. I was surprised by it. It ended up being kind of that cute little sleuthy detective girl type show, which was fun, especially with all the characters involved. So I actually thought that was a good kind of reimagining of it. And I thought it was actually really cool, and I know this probably isn't maybe it's not like an Addams Family purist thing or something, but all of them the whole family was like Latino, and they worked in a lot of like cultural aspects of that. Like Gabe, my husband, who's Mexican, was actually really surprised at all the things they kind of worked in. So that was cool. They didn't just make them Latino and then just kind of walk away with it, but they actually worked in some of their cultural things, and they talked about Dia de los Muertos and stuff like that. So that was neat. So it wasn't just like an aesthetic choice. It was also like they worked it into the characters themselves. So that was cool. And like Wednesday was always listening to like old Spanish songs. I don't know. I thought it was neat. So if you're open to different interpretations, I thought it was actually kind of refreshing. I wanted to put something here, and I thought about doing that other character, like a little imp or something, but then I thought it'd be cool if it was one of those bonfire logs. Have you guys seen this? Where if you take a log and you like split it either like an X or like an asterisk. It's either 2 slices or 3, I can't remember. And then it splices down the side. and it like burns for 6 hours straight or something crazy. So I was like, well, that would be kind of neat if it did that. Don't ask me how it did it. Maybe it's got something helping it. I know it doesn't have hands. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Retratos anime? Thank you for the follow. Sorry I'm butchering your name. Retrado? I'm awful. Oh, anime portraits in Spanish. Oh! Got it. Unfortunately, my Spanish vocabulary doesn't go past, like, year 2 in high school. I can only do so much. Even though my husband is Mexican and speaks fluently, I have not gotten to the point that I can. I can understand for the most part if it's spoken around me, but like I said, some vocabulary totally eludes me. Waco, why so much? Why so much what? You mean the Ren Fair cost? Thank you, Anime. Well, you're the only one in the group that has the name Anime, so I think I can just call you that. Because those shops, I'm pretty sure, since they're set in like actual buildings, and not just like pop-up tables and things like that, since they have like their own area, I think it's more expensive because the space is always the same and always limited to those spots. So I think it's one of those things. Whereas, I mean, at like an anime con or something, you've got a much larger area for people to fill. And you can usually kind of change it here and there if you want more or less people. So I think it has to do with that, probably. Hi, Sophia. No problem. Lurk away. Trying to find where my headphone is. Ugh. Come here. Alright. Bring up this. Let's put a little bit of some really bright orange on the side so it looks like it's like really embering. My week has been non-stop. I've been trying so hard to finish all the things I've got to do to send out for Christmas stuff for people that ordered things. If you are sending things out, if you're doing first class mail, which is regular mail, I guess, the 5-day mail, that last day was today to get to wherever you need it to be. And then if you're going to do something priority mail, which is typically a 2 to 3 day shipping, Monday's the last day. So just a reminder, if anybody else has that same timeline I do, I have to get out a portrait on Monday, and I'm maybe a little over halfway done with it. I was busting ass yesterday trying to get it done to send out today, and then probably about 9 o'clock last night I was like, no, I'm not gonna make that. So I guess at least I have, I gave myself another day just in case, but still. Okay, I think this is enough. You know, Twillo, I thought about doing this on toned paper because it would give the right kind of tone, right kind of mid-tone and everything. It would make it look, you know, super kind of ancient, I guess. But I thought maybe it'd be nice to have those warm glows and those purples in there. So I hope you like the purples as much as I do. Because I know you don't get color ones, but you know, I thought I'd splurge. Once in a while I splurge. So I know you're supposed to get the monochrome ones, and that's why I'm saying, because I feel bad that you ordered monochrome, but like the last couple I've given you, it's been like colors. Oh, I love tone paper, I know. Oh no, Cavendish. Twillo, what? Extra colors? What do you mean? Well, if you can't find them, Cavendish, I know you can get a little pack of them for like $5 on Amazon. Oh, Twillo, you're being facetious, aren't you? Lucy Beans, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Oh, thank you, Twillo. We're doing a Yule Goat today for one of my patrons. One of my lovely, lovely patrons. What up? How was your stream? How'd you do? What'd you do? How was it? What'd you do? Share your socials. Tell everybody what's up. Where are you from? What do you do? All of that. I think I'm gonna make these little bells gold anyway. These little tiny ones you probably can't see on the scarf, so I'm gonna cover them up right now, and then I'll go back over them later. And this part's gonna get more orange as it gets closer to the fire. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Lucy. You're from the USA. I've been doing Christmas cards with friends and family. Oh, that's so sweet. Working on a house today. What did you use? Digital, marker, painting? How'd you make them? Watercolors. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, today's a watercolor day for me too. It's a nice way to unwind, you know? I don't know, I enjoy it. Ah, thank you, Sophia. My mod Sophia, everybody. Mighty grateful. Well, thank you so much for the raid, Lucy. I really appreciate that. I don't stream as much anymore as I used to, which is a tragedy in my eyes. I wish I could stream more. I do enjoy it quite a bit. But with how things are and my stupid schedule, it does not work out that way right now. So maybe eventually I'll get back to doing at least a little bit more, closer to what I used to. Oh, Waco. You person, you. Oh, that part's a little bit too dark. Yeah. Same for you? Yeah, it's tough, man, keeping up that schedule. And I feel like nowadays Twitch just wasn't what it was like 4 years ago. And that really kind of dates me or whatever. But I started 7 years ago, and I feel like the first 3 years I was streaming, it was great. And then at some point, maybe it was around that Twitch exodus that happened, but like it hasn't been the same, you know? Like things just got not as hype train happy, you know what I mean? Oh, did you? Okay. Well, maybe that's a blessing then. You don't have anything really to compare it to. You just get to see it what it is now and enjoy where it's at, I guess. Kind of a ignorance is bliss situation, maybe? Because I kind of wish I didn't know what it was like before. You got time on your hands? Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, share your art links. Anybody in here who came over with Lucy or wants to share their art link, please do. Share away. Share away, share away, share away. Lucy Beans. You stream more than you post? That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. No, I like your profile picture. Is that your pup? That golden lab? No, I love all your little styles. These are great. Your watercolor is so bright and happy. I love it. What's their name? Yeah, please share the painting you're working on. Go for it. Absolutely. Yeah, anyone can share whatever they're working on in here whenever you feel like it. We're a very art share friendly community. Oh, which reminds me, if anybody here signed up for your Secret Santa artist, whatever we're calling it, where you draw something for someone and, you know, gets given to them, you can start turning those into me now. And then the cutoff is the 24th. So I can get them all together for posting on Christmas Day. Yeah, Christmas Day. Oh, thank you. I have her up when I'm either having a bad hair day or I don't feel like having my camera up. Oh, which I should probably say, because usually I have, yeah, no cam today. See, usually I have my camera on, but I'll be honest, I was so busy this week, I didn't get to brush or wash my hair. I brushed it maybe like 4 times, but I still took showers, but I didn't get to wash my hair because my hair is down to my ass. So it's a commitment to stay in the shower and wash my hair. And I just didn't have time this week because I was just too busy. I know that's probably gross or it sounds gross, but I'm not gross. My hair is gross. Anyway. Her name is Suna. Oh. She was our ring bearer. Oh my god, Suna! Exactly, yeah, and I usually wash mine twice a week, but I skipped the second washing, so I usually wash it the day before I stream, so I have somewhat clean hair that is being obedient, you know? But, Here, I think my tuber, there we go. No cam today. Are you, Twillo? Oh, good. Is it done? Like, you gonna send it to me? But yeah, I only wash my hair twice a week. It's just yesterday is supposed to be my hair wash day. I was trying to do that deadline to get that thing out today. It didn't work, blah, blah, blah. Didn't wash my hair, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I never go out. Oh my god. I maybe drive the car out once a week. Maybe. I don't go out much. I really want to, but I can't. I'm just too fucking busy. It's crazy. Lucy, I didn't get the link to what you were working on. Did you post it? I feel bad. Did I miss it? It's funny. It's like I won't go out much. Not by choice, of course. I wish I went out more. But I don't go out much, and then I go to like a convention and vend in a different state, like, and I fly and whatever. So it's like no exposure to people and then tons of exposure. Like there's some pretty big extremes there, which I think is just funny. It's a funny lifestyle. Oh, there we go. Oh, the house. I assume that's like a family member's house. Oh, it's so cute. I love their red door. That's great. So much color. You're very good at vibrancy. That's a hard one to get like brave enough to do. Like even I still have problems working up to it. All my stuff's kind of pastel-y and soft. But I love that yours is just like, fuck you, here's color. I love it. Yeah, go shopping. Get your shopping done. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody likes their gifts. I'm sure they will. Your painting is great. You have a good weekend, Lucy. Thank you so much. Oh, the honey girl. Oh, I like her. She's adorable. Oh, I like that she's kind of transparent over the bow. That's cute. That's well done. You are a fan of vibrancy, for sure. It shows. It's very nice. And if you got snow in your area, be careful. It's slippery. I always tell people it's slippery. I went crazy telling Gabe to be careful yesterday because there was snow and ice and stuff, and he goes to work, comes home, is fine. We go outside and I slip. Of course, right? Of course. Oh, I don't have a shout out set up. Damn it. It might be SO. You can try SO. Well, you seem to really know Lucy, Waco. That's great. Oh, I gotta give Lucy a follow. Cavendish, that's me. Stay at home, no exposure, then go out as Santa unmasked and stand next to 100 families of kids. Oh, Cavendish, you did that. I bet you made them so happy. Yeah, I don't know if I have shoutouts set up. I think I do. I thought I did. I thought I did the normal stuff. Oh, it's not, it looks like it's not an exclamation point. It's a slash, // So let's try this. Oh my god, hold on. Shout out. Lucy Beans. There we go. Yeah, that's weird. They changed some of the commands to forward slashes and some are still exclamation points. Like, what's that about? When did that happen? I feel like they did that without telling us, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I see. Thank you. That's actually informative. Oh, Cavendish, that's so sweet. Do you get really warm in that outfit, though? Like, real talk. Because you're in California, so, like, is it really warm being Santa? Or is it where you're already acclimated to the temperature, so it's like, not that cold? Yeah, teamwork. Good job, everybody. Damn it. It's in the freezing cold out. True that. Yeah, man, hats are warm. People that wear hats all the time, I have like crazy respect for because I would just be sweating like crazy. Like lots and lots of sweat. It's amazing how much heat hats keep in, you know? Really happy with that flame off the log. That turned out pretty nice. So what's everybody got plans for Christmas or whatever? If you don't celebrate it, that's totally fine. Tell me what you're looking forward to regardless. Maybe the New Year's, something. I probably won't stream next weekend on Saturday because Saturday is Christmas Eve and that's when we go see his parents. My family-in-law? Is that how you say it? Family-in-law? My husband's family, whatever. We go to their place. So that Saturday, probably not. I don't even know if I'll stream that weekend. I have so much to fucking do. All the time. I'll let you know when I don't have so much to do. But Yeah, we're going on Christmas Eve. Yeah, walk the dogs. Do it. Do it. Make those pups happy. Make them tired. Tired dog is a happy dog. Oh man, I just fucked up one of my colors. Damn you. It's okay. It was a yellow anyway. Trying to get this very specific cream color. It's kind of hard because it's not like a yellow. It's like a cream, so it needs some red and even a little bit of purple. Would you guys want to see me mixing my colors? Like, if I could somehow show it, if I could get another camera and have like my mixing tray on the side, would that be interesting? Oh, that was not a cream color. But it's okay. This could be the dark portion of it. Make enough of it, so now I have to like get another one that's kind of like it, but not. And I'll be able to fix it with some other stuff later, so I'm not too worried. Maybe that should be gold. Oh no. Maybe use either tweezers or nail clippers to pinch the nib and pull it out if you don't have the thing it came with. It's usually how I get it out. Or if I have long nails at the time, I'll do that. Which is very rare. We didn't have time to put up the Christmas tree this year, which is kind of sad. Because I'm not religious, neither of us are, but we really like the aesthetics of Christmas. And I really do like the tree and the lights and everything. And we have a white tree. And I have all these Tibetan bells and these wood beads I put all over it. I'm really happy with how it looks. And I'm just kind of sad I didn't get to do that this year. We don't really have the space for it right now either. So we have dog beds everywhere. And the dogs use all the beds. So it's not like I can really. Salt Heart Freak. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I like your name. I'm kind of not doing a real goat. I'm taking some cues from Angora sheep and stuff, and an ibex. These are ibex horns. So this thing doesn't exist, but who gives a rip, right? Thank you. Good thing it's not made of straw. Yeah, would have gone up in some flames. Just a bit. I did a straw one last year, and so the fact I'm doing a live one right now is kind of nice. Oh, thank you. I have her up when I don't look good for the camera. I didn't wash my hair, man. Okay, I'm sorry. I was so busy this week with like Christmas crap for people and orders and all that junk. I didn't have time to wash my damn hair. And it's long hair, so it takes a long time to wash it. It's a whole thing. But thank you. Thank you for telling me my YouTuber's cute. She's my little Cloverkin character. And she's this one. So I use this character a lot for various things. So it's usually how I dress up at conventions too. So it's the Cloverkin character. And I put her in my Clover cards too that I give out on my Patreon. So if anybody got last month's Clover card that went out, that was the God, was it the 22 month, the rare card for 22 months? I actually worked my husband into canon, so now he's part of the story. He's got his own character. Petty Zen, what's up? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Had to Christmas prep cook. Yeah, so you know about not washing your hair for a hot minute. I usually only do it like twice a week. So if I miss one of them, it gets pretty bad. Let's do some more lantern here. Mario bro, welcome. Thanks for the follow. So there's still time left to get either my Clover cards for this month or the sticker story packs that I offer on my Patreon. So if you like stickers or you like collecting like art cards with stories on them, check out my Patreon. They're not overpriced either. Just gotta mention that. Not overpriced. Okay, Salt. Thanks for being here as long as you were. I appreciate it. Christmas be stressful. It is, and I really thought I was smart enough to kind of avoid the stress this year, but man, you got a small business, you can't avoid shit. So, you know, do what you gotta do. But yeah, this is for one of my patrons. I have a tier on my Patreon that's like get original art every month. So this is one for her. I'm gonna actually saturate this a lot more. I want more yellows, more purples. And you can't see what I'm doing. Zoom the fuck out. Sometimes it's hard to tell when I'm actually focusing. Come on. That's as much as I can do right now because it's kind of not fully lined. All my lines are fading, which is fine. I mean, that just happens. Especially since it was pencil. It's guaranteed to fade a bit. how to balance those hot colors with those cold. Waco. I love that little emoji. That's the other thing I'm gonna do. I think in January I'm gonna try to catch up with the emojis I owe you guys. For those of you subbed, I need to catch up on my emojis. New Year's Eve, maybe. I gotta figure out what day that lands on, but I might. I'm not next week, because next week Christmas Eve lands on a Saturday, so that's unfortunate. I miss doing my little holiday gigs that we used to do with the countdowns and stuff and the commissions. But I think I might be able to swing a New Year's commission stream. So if anybody's into getting commissions for cheap, usually every holiday I used to do this, but now my time is so that I don't get to as much. But if you want cheap commissions done on stream live for you quickly, I think we'll shoot for New Year's Eve, because I would very much like to do those again. They're very fun. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Cavendish. Well, New Year's Eve, that's good then, because the fact it lands on a Saturday, because that'll work. We don't do anything for New Year's Eve, so perfect. That'll work out. Oh, 24 plus 7 equals 31. That's true. Good point. So yeah, then, yeah, I'll do a New Year's Eve commission stream. Count on it. I mean, unless I get really sick. Which I probably won't. Unless I get COVID at Christmas. If you get COVID for Christmas. Ugh, that would suck. Yeah, so think of what y'all want. And we'll do it then. I'll have to look up what I used to charge for him. I don't even remember anymore. You guys, what happened? We used to do that all the time. What happened to what we used to be like? Wah. I'm glad you miss them as much as I do. I think they're fun as hell. Maybe I should add a watercolor option. What do you think about that? We haven't done that before. Yeah, busy made more busy. And then busy makes more paranoid, makes more busy. Because it's like every time I would get more busy, I'd be paranoid that I can't take time off. So I wouldn't, because I'd be too scared to. So it's like, at some point, paranoia like got in there. And it got worse somehow. I don't even know how, but it did. I don't know if I did it last year, though. Did I do it? Or do you mean you just missed it in general? Is that what you mean? Yeah, if I use watercolor as an option, it'd be a little bit more expensive, I think, but like maybe just like $10. So it'd be like there'd be a grayscale marker, a color marker, and then a watercolor option. Oh, in general, you missed it. Oh, you're so sweet, Sophia. Well, I'm honored. It was a fun thing, right? Like, I don't know many other streamers that do that sort of thing. I'm sure there are, I just don't know. But, I don't know, I like doing it. And maybe I can even get Gabe on board. That'd be cool. Are these dry? Yeah, sort of. It would take longer, and that's why it would be like $10 more or something, but you know, I usually spill over into the next stream with some of them, so I could always like maybe make the next one the watercolor stream or something, and I don't know. I could figure it out later, I guess. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Aw, that makes me feel so good. I'm glad you like it. What the hell was I doing with this purple? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, thanks, Waco. Thank you so much for coming. I miss you. Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Yeah, totally true. Well, it's so funny, Sophia, that you say that, because every time we do one of those parties or whatever, something goes wrong. There is that one stream, I think, God, when was it? I think it was in 2019? It might have been 2020. It was either in 2019 or 2020 when I thought I had music and sound and everything, and there was nothing. So at the parts I was like cheering and stuff, it was just me. Oh, that was funny. Oh, it was embarrassing, but it was so funny. Like, anytime I'm embarrassed by something like that, I try to think of, like, what you guys saw and how funny that would be. And I just can't help but think it's funny. That's how I get over embarrassment, is I put myself in the audience's shoes. Because I think it'd be funny. I guess it's evil, but it's also funny. Okay, I think I'm getting to the point I could reline it. Unfortunately, I only plan to do this one on stream today. I'm trying to catch up. I've got, oh my god. I'll show you real quick what I gotta catch up on. And these are just my Dandikin. They're not my normal commissions. Let me see if I can show this without showing the names. I don't want to show anybody's names. Okay. So there's... Oh, we can't see that, Jesus. So I'm very behind on these. But the yellow ones are the ones that are in progress. So I still have to finish a bunch for this one person, then one big one for this other person, a couple for these people, and then this person again. They have been so lenient with me, I feel very blessed, but then these yellow ones are the ones in progress, and the Yule Goat is the one I'm doing right now. So all these are almost done, and then I still have a couple more for December. So kind of a thing. But man, I love spreadsheets. Spreadsheets save my life. Every tier on my Patreon has spreadsheets. I hope you like this one, Twillo. I really like this one. I think the colors in person are a lot better than on the camera, so apologies right away for that, but... Oh, no. Was that the one? Oh, God. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it, Sophia. That's just gonna make me really like, ugh. Oh, no. Ugh, damn, Soggy. He always clipped the really awkward moments. It's the only reason I think he watched my stream was to clip the awkward moments. Oh, it's just okay. I was like, is this the awkward one? Oh, God. I wonder which one this is. This must be the main New Year's Eve one. Because we would celebrate every time zone, and then I think the final one was like this. Oh man, this is old. 5 years? Shut up! Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Sophia. I'm glad you had fun with it. I do too. Oh, I had so much dinner 5 years ago. Before all my food allergies. Ooh. Hi, Box. It's been a hectic week. If I'm being honest, from an emotional standpoint, it's been a rough fucking week. Mainly because of AI art and, like, fighting the fight on that end. Just like trying to educate people on things without getting into fights and stuff, because oh, it's just so bad. It's so bad right now. I didn't want to dip into that on the stream because I mean it's gonna be not a happy topic, so I don't want to go down that road. But oh my god, it's terrible. Like the end of everything terrible. Anyway. Oh god. Anyways. Hi Denmark, how you doing? I'm trying to stay positive. I just keep laughing at everything awkwardly, and that's just how I'm coping. Ah. You logged into Instagram and thought it was Twitter. That's fair. With everything that was happening, that's more than fair. Oh man, come on. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. I think I'll make this more blue over here. This is not a soft brush. Get out of here. I've had it with your attitude. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice, trying to be positive, trying to be all that. I'm mad at people who don't understand AI, so they're getting mad at artists for being upset, and it's like, you're not even listening to us and why we're upset. You're just calling us babies and gatekeepers and stuff. It's like, you don't even know what AI is doing to us. It bothers me. So people are fighting just to fight, and it's bullshit. People need to be nicer. It's the holidays, damn it. Whatever that even means anymore. Oh, thank you, Box. This is for one of my patrons. I owe them a 4x6. They're a devoted Dandikin. One of these. So every month they get an original piece, and usually, here, I'll show you. So usually they're this size, this small size, but when I fall behind on their originals, which I do kind of frequently, I give them the option of, I could make you 2 of these, like let's say I got too busy in November to do one, so in December I'll be like, do you want 2 of these, or do you want one 4x6, because it's basically 2 of these. And sometimes they want a 4x6, which is what this one is. So I owe her 2 things, but you know, she wants the one, which works for me, because sometimes it's easier to just do 1 piece than 2. even if the ideas are there and everything, it's sometimes nicer to, you know. Thanks, Box. Well, let's put it one way. There's one person I owe like 2 8x10s. So I did a really cute portrait of her house. I've been doing this thing lately where I've been taking people's houses and I've been fantasyifying them, or like cottage coring them, where I take their house and then I kind of I make it into a fantasy house, but it's still their house. Does that make sense? So it's like I add wood beams and fun shingles and I don't know, I really like architecture, and maybe that's because my grandpa's an architect, but I've been really enjoying doing this, and I'm thinking about offering it as like a commission option because it's really fun. It makes your house into like this fun cottage. Anyway. So one of them is that I might be watercoloring that on stream actually sometime soon. Maybe next week if I get time before Christmas, but do not argue with baby brains. I know, it's not worth it. But some of them have power, and that's bad. I'm glad you guys like this. Thank you. I'm very proud of how this fire turned out on this log. Gotta be honest. Pretty pleased. I think I'm gonna... There's a bunch of, like, little ties on all these parcels. I think I might do them in gold, but I also really want to do them in red. Maybe I'll do them in red. Right? I thought it was fun. It's one of those things where it's like I ask myself what would I like, and I think I would really like that. Like if somebody did that for my house. Granted, I'll probably just do it of my own house, but I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea. So I've done maybe 3 or 4 of those at this point. And like I said, I think it's really fun. I enjoy it. Oh, I haven't used this brush yet. I like this brush. It's a good brush. Bueno brush. Buen. Finally been sleeping better too. For a while I wasn't sleeping so hot. Well, I should rephrase that. I was sleeping too hot. It's weird to get like things regulated with heat in the winter for your bedroom and stuff, and like the right blanket ratio and everything. Winter's tough, man. Okay, that goes to this one. Maybe? I know that's that. Well, shoot. Oh, why is it dodgy? Oh, I love that. Yeah, see your house in another dimension. There you go. That's a fun way to put it. I'm also thinking about doing really cute chibi versions of the pet portraits. So I'd still do the paw reading and stuff like a normal pet portrait, but it'd be like 1/3 of the price if you wanted like a cute little chibi, you know, druid of your character or whatever. Anyway. Oh, it really is. You can tell when I've had sleep, like night and day. It's so different. I think I'm gonna make the face a little bit darker than the fur. Just so there's a little bit of differentiating. I'll probably put some red on there. And then I think I'll make it a little bit lighter in places with some pencils later. Yeah, I like that. That works. Oh, thanks, Denmark. This one got a little blurby after we do that part. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Santon Villa. And of course I read Satan Villas. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's so good. Satan's Villa. I love that. That's so good. I'd totally make that into a running joke. It's fantastic. Y'all been to Satan's Villa yet? It's like his vacation house. Oh, it's a... Sorry. Yeah, I totally spaced when you asked me what it was. This is a Yule goat. So Yule goats are in, like, Scandinavian folklore. More specifically Swedish, I believe. And from what I remember reading, because I used to, like, draw them a lot, and I didn't really know the lore behind them, but they kind of predate Santa, and they used to bring... like gifts and stuff, and then eventually like they turned it into like a guy with a beard would be like, you know, taking around this Yule goat, and I think eventually they made the guy with the beard Santa, and then the Yule goat eventually morphed into being Krampus, at least from what it looked like, because there's one thing I saw that said that the man with the white beard signified bringing evil out of the town, like taking Satan out of the town, and he was leading this goat, and you know, Satan's usually represented as a goat. So that in turn, I think, morphed into Santa and Krampus, which is a dope idea. Love it. Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you read the Wikipedia in the same kind of light I did, I think you'll get that. At least that's what it really seemed like. And there's a lot of stuff in it that's very Halloween. Like, people used to dress up as Yule goats, go door to door, and they would get candy, and then the person at the door would actually try to guess which neighbor it is. So it's like super Halloween somehow too. Okay, I think this is ready. We're gonna be doing the white soon. But I gotta take a picture for my patrons. This is my monthly plea to become a patron, please. Pick something on my Patreon and see if you end up liking it. Anything. I've got stickers, I've got cards. Check it out. Right? I thought so too. I like backgrounds like that. Yeah, the goal isn't as scary as Halloween, no, but the trick-or-treating side of it is just interesting how many different like holidays have some form of trick-or-treating. And I mean, that ended up being caroling too, because they were singing in their costumes and such. So it's just really, really funny how things work out. Oh, the goat's not as scary as Halloween. I misread that. I know. I think the same thing. Like, I wouldn't want to do that, but if I was in like a goat outfit, I would totally go caroling, dude. If I got, like, you know, Christmas drinks and candy for singing at people while dressed like a goat, I am totally on board. Oh, thanks, CB. I'm so happy you enjoy it. Every time I think I have to quit my Patreon, I get really sad. So I really want to keep it going as much as possible. So if anybody wants to give me a Christmas present this year, just spread the joy of my Patreon. Like, tell people what you like about it and stuff. Word of mouth. Maybe spreading like on social media or something. Anything. I don't know. I know, I want to be dressed as a goat. Who doesn't, right? Oh, thank you. It's called a Hovel. Hovel. I usually use it after I've used a regular. The tips of your pencil's really sharp, but I don't have my regular pencil sharpener in here, so I just have to use that. It can take a while, but it's a lot safer than using a razor blade. I mean, technically it is a razor blade. It's just in this little house. No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. That sounds cool. Oh, Lucia. Thank you for the sub. I'm guessing that's you, Lucy. I gotta make more emojis. I'm so sorry I don't have many right now. I think I have one. It's really pathetic. Yeah, it gets them more sharp. It's like extra so. Because, you know, after you do like an electric sharpener, they're still kind of like, meh, that's good, but it could be better. This helps them get, like, crazy. So they're usually pretty good. Oh, thank you, Denmark. Oh, really, Box? That's awesome. Are they usually at, like Krampus parades? That sort of thing? Oh man, I would love to go to a Krampus parade someday. Oh my god. That would be like the coolest damn thing ever. I'm gonna add some more yellow in here because I hate how white it is. It's too white. There. It'll be a little bit better. Oh no, Denmark, what did I say? Oh no. Oh no, what did I say? I said something bad, didn't I? Oh, I see, Box. Oh, nice, Evie. That's very sweet. You're going above and beyond. That's very nice of you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for the kind words, Denmark. I don't know what I said. I must have said something kind of derogatory about myself, huh? I didn't mean to. Yeah, it doesn't really break the tip. So pencil sharpeners usually break the tip because the lead inside is either uneven or already broken. I learned that like 2 years ago and it made the world different. Because like if you look at a pencil, you know, straight down, sometimes you can see that the lead stick that's in there is off center. and sometimes that's what makes it have that giant ridge on one side of wood. So when you get that problem, where, you know, it's like, oh yeah, this is nice and clean, and then just a giant wedge of wood, this thing makes it so it's like you could just go like that and it'd be gone. So it's really nice to be able to do that. This is also really good for pastels. I use pastels a lot, and to get a really nice pastel edge, it's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh no, I'm not pathetic. It's just pathetic I don't have them. Because I've been on Twitch 7 years and I don't have them. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. I've been that busy where I don't even have them. But yeah, I'm not pathetic. It's just pathetic. I don't have them. But I have one. So at least there's one. But either way. Right, Salt? It's nice. It's a hovel. Oh, I do know what you're talking about. It's like a dead horse thing. Box, right? I do know what you're talking about. Are pastels harder to sharpen? Yes and no. I have a sharpener that's kind of used for pastel sticks, and then I have the Havel that I just showed you that's used for pastel pencils. I use pastel pencils probably 75% more of the time than the sticks. The sticks, though, I'll use an actual razor blade, and I'll chop it so that it creates like a chalk dust, and then I'll stick my fingers in it, and then rub it on the paper so it gives it kind of the vignette like this has. You can't really see it, but there's a purple vignette here, and you can kind of do the same thing with pastels, which is kind of fun. Yes. Oh, I love that so much. I should do a watercolor of that thing. It's got like an ornament for an eye. That's crazy. It really looks thrown together, but it's still cool. It's silly. I love it. What a cute thing. But yeah, if anybody's interested in one of these, here's what the other side looks like. If you spring a little bit more for the expensive one, it comes with a little dock that you put it in, and it just really gives you more of a grip, but I didn't want to spend that much more on it, so I just got this one, and I use these things for everything. I have like 20 of these damn things. But anyway, when your razor blade gets dull, though, you have to screw this, and it pops out, and then you put in a new one, and that process is a little nerve-wracking. I'm always really nervous when I have to handle razor blades, but it's worth it. It gets pencils and pastels really, really nice and sharp. So if that's what you're jonesing for, get it. Yep, much different than using the pen tip. Here come the metals. They're gonna pop off the page, hopefully. Aw, thank you so much, Salt. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I'll see you New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna do the New Year's Eve stream this year. For those who have done it with me in the past, it's kind of a big to-do. I won't be here next Saturday, but the Saturday after that is New Year's Eve, and we usually have like a little thing we do, and I do really cheap commissions. So if you want a nice cheap commission, come by. And there's this little gambling wheel I have, but it's like, it's not really gambling because you're for sure gonna get something, but it's fun anyway. You could get extra things, basically. So there's that. And then we kind of celebrate the time zones, at least in the US. I can only do like 4 of them. But we might not do them all. I don't know. Depends. Right? It really adds shine. It's kind of nice. I gotta stop myself from like overdoing shine on stuff. I used to do it too much. Yeah, Sophia, I should. I don't know, I've gotten weird about telling people when I stream because it seems like nobody comes over from Twitter or Instagram when I say I'm gonna stream. So I just kind of gave up doing it. And I figure the people that already know I'm going to be streaming, I'll be there, you know, cool. But I think you're right for New Year's specifically. You know. New Year's plans this year, so hopefully I can do that. Oh, Megan, that'd be great. Yeah, if you don't have any. If you do, don't feel bad. You go do your cool New Year's plans. All y'all who party, go do it. Go party. But yeah, otherwise, come hang out with me. I'll just be drawing like I do. I might be able to get Gabe. I don't know. We'll see. He kind of fell out of love with streaming the past couple of years, so gotta see if I can get him back. But if not, we'll still have fun. Yeah, see? That's interesting. Yeah, I've got my prize wheel. Denmark, have you seen the prize wheel? It's fun. It's called the... Did I call it the Wheel of the Wisp? I think I did. I'm gonna do post or podcast episodes. See? Yeah, you know what I'm thinking. Yeah, and I mean... like right now I guess is prepping you guys that are here, telling you, you know, I'll be doing it for Christmas or New Year's. Christmas I'm not going to be doing a stream. I will not be home Christmas. So Christmas Eve. A few things that they all have issues for my complete comfort. So yeah. Oh, I'm with you. I need things to hit all the checks, all the buttons. So I totally get it. Oh, Discord isn't alerting you? I tag everybody when I do a Discord announcement. Does it not show up? I do worry about that. Oh, maybe it should be snowing. I think it'd be cute if it was snowing. Fire, snow. It's kind of cool. Okay, remember, don't make an actual pattern. You're doing random things. Make it random. It's nice that snow doesn't really have any sort of lighting it needs to follow. It's like you don't have to worry about putting shadows on snow. Falling snow. This snow, standing snow, different story. Completely different story. Entirely. There we go. Oh, you guys probably can't even see that. As flaky as a croissant. Oh my god. Oh, they don't like the Discord link. Oh. Oh, yeah, stuff in the wrong browser. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Denmark. I'm so happy you like all the details. Thank you. It's so nice you always tell me. It makes my heart happy. If you ever want me to zoom in on something, let me know, because I can't tell if it's more interesting to watch it when it's pulled back or zoomed in. So absolutely tell me what you want. Like if it's too far away and you want to see closer, let me know. I think I might actually do this. Okay, so it does tell you when I go live. Okay, you just don't want to click the links. Got it. Got it. Well, that makes sense. I'm the same way. Anytime somebody puts a link in the chat, I actually copy it and paste it into the browser I use. So I am with you. That is what I do as well. Some of this stuff you probably can't see what I'm doing here, which is a little silly, but oh well. Just making the ground softer. So it looks like snow. There we go. Oh, it's split your accounts. Oh, God. Oh, Denmark. I love it. Every time you tell me, it really makes my heart jump. So please don't stop. It's not annoying in the least. It's probably the most praise I get. Seriously, I don't show people my stuff anymore. It's really weird when you go freelance or whatever the hell I'm doing, independent artist, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's one thing to be in a workplace doing art and having people tell you, "Oh yeah, that looks good. Good job, blah blah blah." But it's another thing when, you know, you're not showing people even on the internet what you're doing lately and you're just not getting praised or anything. So you get kind of used to not getting praised. At least in my opinion, I get used to not hearing it as much as like when I was in a studio, you know, with people. And then when somebody actually praises you, it's like, oh my God, I haven't heard that for so long. Thank you. That's so nice. Like you totally forget what it is because it's your job now. You're just doing art all the time. You're not even thinking about, is this good or anything like that. It's weird because you get used to doing it, just doing it. You know, you're not thinking like, oh my God, is this good? I don't even know, blah, blah, blah. Like when people tell me that they worry about how their stuff looks and everything, and I'm at this point where I'm doing it to eat and survive and whatever. So I'm like trusting my skills so much, which is kind of magical, I'll be honest. I feel pretty cool that I've gotten to a point where I'm not second guessing everything I do as an artist, you know? I've gotten to the point where it's just like, I'm doing what I know. And if I don't know it, I go research it and I draw it how I see it and then kick it out. So I don't have many times where I'm sitting there wondering about if something I do is good. I don't do that anymore. So to hear somebody on their own accord tell me that something's good is extra special. Extra special. So thank you for that. Oh my god, I wonder if you can even see some of these details. Let me see if I can make it darker. Sorry, I'll get back to the chat in a minute. I can kind of see a little bit more now. Yeah, it's kind of close. 3 Chromes rather than just one. Wow. I use so many different browsers, dude. Like, I get it. I have like a Chrome, I have Vivaldi, I use Safari sometimes and a Firefox. It's messed up. Chrome is crap though. Like, it's really started to just take up and eat all of my computer. Well, if Twilio lets me make prints of it or anything, if anybody wants a print, let me know you're interested and I'll ask her if it's okay, because it's her piece. So if she's okay with me, you know, selling it, making money off it, then I'll do it, but it's up to her. I'm gonna put the gold things in because I feel like... Yeah? Okay. Well, if anybody wants a print of it, hit me up. I will make you a print. So get some of this gold on here, put it in some spots. Oh, Box. This is so sweet, thank you. I'm glad it's magical. We all need that little bit of magic, right? Like, how do you get magic on a daily basis? Do you do something specific? Do you, like, what are you doing to get magic in your life on a daily basis? For me, I think it's just like playing with natural elements, going and looking at a twig or some crap. I know it sounds stupid, that stuff really does work for me. Hell, even looking at fake plants helps. Oh, Denmark. Oh, that is one of the best things anybody's ever told me. I'm glad I'm glad it's obvious, like, that I feel that way. Because I really do feel that way. I want to make it the best possible thing, and I'll do what I can to make it that way, you know? Like, I'm not gonna rush anything, but it's also my curse, I guess. As much as it's great, it's also a curse. Because that's why my pet portraits are taking so long. But, I mean, typically usually I can find a, like, happy in-between where it's going fast and it still looks okay. But, yeah, I think you can tell when I'm putting some love into stuff. At least I hope so. Thank you for telling me that. You have made my day, simply. Just wonderful. Do they? Oh, cool. Oh, that's perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, that the light kind of separates them. So I'm not gonna I'm not going to outline the back one because I do want it to stay pushed back. I'm going to put a little bit more detail into the horns, just a bit, like striations and whatnot of, you know, the rungs of the horns themselves. But oh, I'm so glad that came through. I was shooting for that. I really was. Keeping things foreground, background, separated, all that. Oh no, wrong plants and wrong jars. Does that mean they're gonna die? Oh, Denmark, thank you. I am. I think that's what makes me a good artist, honestly. I respect, like, the thing I'm working on. I respect who it's going to. It's got its own life. I'm helping it grow into what it wants to be. Maybe that's why I don't want kids, because I'm basically doing that with my pieces. I mean, in a sense, all these are part of me, right? Like kids are. These are my kids. I agree. Yeah, horns can be difficult. Though I did do that whole book of ungulates, and a lot of them have horns, so I got my I got my practice in on that one. I won't be reprinting that book, but I'll probably make it into a digital book. I've like got 10 of them left or some crap. But you know, I think I'm gonna reprint my my mermaid coloring book though. I'm gonna split it up this time because I think in the past it's gotten too thick, and I don't think I'm gonna single side them. I'll maybe double side them. Oh, Twillo, thank you. Yeah, Denmark, that's what I'm shooting for. That's great. I'm glad that's coming out. Yeah, ibex horns are fucking awesome. And like I said, I totally made up this goat. This goat does not exist. I apologize. I took like an Angora sheep and I mixed it with an ibex. And then there's this Nubian goat that I kind of included too. They look kind of cool. I found this great picture of one sitting and it looked just so majestic. So I kind of took the pose. But you wouldn't know. Look at all the separate things. And hopefully it looks kind of real, like a real goat. I feel like that's part of me being a mixed media artist too, Denmark, is just the fact that I can't leave it just being the watercolor. Like, I know it needs more than that, and I can't necessarily get it all with watercolor, which kind of sucks, but it's better to try to get it in than not, you know? Thank you so much. Make this one a little bit darker. I'm so glad you guys like my work. Thank you. And thank you for letting me know you like my work. After a whole week of being in AI hell, it's really nice to hear. Because man, I got so close to just, and I still am, if I'm being honest, I'm so close to just wanting to pull everything offline. Maybe just stick with like Twitch and Patreon and just kill everything else. I do feel like I might do it one day. Because it's too much, man. There's too much. Social media and then AI, and knowing that any post you put online could just be taken and mashed up. I can't feel good about that. Anyway, I don't want to go down that road, so I'm not gonna go down that road. Oh, thank you. I took a long time to develop my imagination. Honestly, I'm one of those people where I don't really see things in my head. I can see situations, and I can see, like, composition. Like, if I was doing, like, a comic scene, I would know where to place things and how things should move. Like, it's kind of cinematic, but when it comes to a painting, no, I don't really have anything in there that's telling me, hey, this should look like this. Like, I have maybe, it's almost like thumbnails, I guess, in my head. I see something very basic. It's like a shadow, almost. I don't have anything really vivid that is telling me exactly what to do or something like that. I don't have anything like that. But man, I just want to do my stories. Part of me, I'll be honest, just wants to totally get a job again and then just work on my stories and not have to worry about where I'm getting paid next, with freelance and all that. But I know if I did that, I would have less time for a lot of things if I got a regular job again. So I'd say even monthly at this point, going back and forth, thinking, should I, shouldn't I? I really want to start doing my stories, and I just have to hold out until I finish the portraits. Once I finish the portraits, I will have time to do my stories and remain a freelance artist. But I just have to catch up on my portrait commissions, that's it. It's just gonna take a lot of time. It's already taken 5 years. Best of both worlds. Oh, thank you. That's true. That's very true. I do like pen and ink too. I like all mediums, really. I even like digital for a lot of things, for doing my stickers. Digital's so fun. Like, I have fun with all kinds of art, Oh, I love simple work. Definitely. For any shirts I'm doing in the future, I just want them to be simple line art. Really. I did this picture of a lion being stabbed, actually, with the sword. And it's just line art. And I've yet to put that, up in my shop. But I really just like how simple it is. It's just lines, on a colored shirt. I love that. I love it a lot. And I honestly think sometimes that less detail means you know more, actually. And when I say less detail, I mean think about an animator who draws a character really quickly. And it's a really simple character, but do you know how much they need to know to be able to draw something simplified? I'm always more impressed with people who are able to convey a lot with just a few lines with simplicity, because they studied and they boiled down doing things really detailed to not at all, almost, to get across this pose or this character or whatever. They worked at simplifying that so that they just have to draw a couple lines and you can read it. You know what it is. There's true mastery in there. And I think that's magical. And I mean, not everything needs to be simplified either. Like in this case, this one, I actually like how much it's kind of got going on. You know? It's a little bit busy, but that's okay. I feel like that's what the image called for. So, I mean, sometimes it's cool to be simplified, sometimes it's not. Like, it's depending on, like, the vehicle, what you're doing it for, your mood. Like, there's so much to take into account with that sort of thing. And I think depending on, you know, what your current medium is, that's going to change how something looks too. Like, you know, one day you want it to be simple and you're using gouache. The next day you want it to be complicated and you're using gouache. You don't have to stick with anything. Go with whatever you feel like, you know, your heart wants. I remember when I realized, oh, I can ink things with a pencil. And here I am today, still doing that. Like, you don't necessarily need to use ink if you want something more soft and ink is too rough, but maybe you do want ink and you want it to be a different color, or, you know, you don't have to do anything the way you think it should be done. You can do what needs to be done for the picture. So many options. Yeah, you got it, Twillo. Exactly. It's okay to shade with pencil and paint over it. Totally. It's whatever you want. I think people forget that the part of art that's most important is doing what you want with it. So if somebody's like, hey, this is the best way to do this thing, you can be like, okay, and if you try it and you're like, no, I want to do this, and you do it, that's you putting yourself in your art because you felt like doing it a different way. And that's kind of where mixed media is born. I think I went down the mixed media road when I felt certain other mediums were failing me in their entirety. Like, I wasn't getting exactly the looks I wanted to out of it. So, you know, I would add things to it. And that's where I ended up with my formula for my pet portraits, where it's like pencil, flat with marker, render with pencil, and then pastels. Like, what the hell is that? But every time I do it, I know the process. I know the formula I need to do because I devised it. You know, so it's part of staying consistent because I developed it. You know, so I know what to do. So if you find yourself not wanting to use a medium the way it was intended, don't. Do whatever you want. You'll stumble onto something that potentially is just yours, and you can, I don't know, make it into something really special. Maybe a bunch of other people see it and they're like, oh my god, that is brilliant. You know, you don't know. I think this is near done. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about before we cut the stream for this time? I still haven't sent out the ones I was working on last week, so... Oh, my voice is going. So if anybody is waiting for those, sorry, I haven't sent them out yet. I might wait till after Christmas at this point, because I don't want to chance these getting hurt in the mail. But, Twillo, are you okay with that if I send this after Christmas? I really don't want it to accidentally get hurt. And I don't like more things on the road during Christmas that they don't need to be. I feel bad. Because postal workers, man, they're busting their asses. They're trying to do everything right now. And I just want to take more stress away from them if I can. They are trying so hard. Oh, thanks, Denmark. Oh, duh moments are great, though. They're humbling. I think duh moments are like the most smart you're being, you know? Thank you, Twillo. So if anybody does want like a print of this, hit me up. I'll make you one. I'm not going to do the gold embellishments on this yet because when I scan it, the gold doesn't scan well. So I'll do the gold after I've scanned it. That's why I'm not doing it on stream right now. Usually I do it on stream, but... I'll probably take a pastel to this because there are certain areas I really want to punch. Like I really want a bunch of yellow right here really hard. And I want some more yellow here, a little bit there, there. Here's pretty good, but I would really like some more lines, I feel like. Oh, you still have the magic alpaca. Yeah. Oh, now you got me wondering. Box, I sent you your giant list of things, right? Or whatever. You ordered a thing, right? A bunch of stuff. Did I send that? I don't even know. Something happened in this piece because everyone else had 14,000 packages smashing. I know. Oh, man. I respect and love USPS. I really do. I think for the most part, they're trying to do their best, keeping everything safe. And when something happens, I like to think it's not their fault, you know? So I like to give them the benefit of the doubt because their job is not easy. So if I can take some things off the road, you know, during Christmas for them, I'd like to. Just because, like I said, I can't even imagine that job. I knew one postal worker and they were always stressed. And I always felt absolutely terrible for them because they were an amazing person and they cared really hard about parcels getting to where they should be. And I thought that was really amazing. So that person made me really respect kind of what they do. And I know there are people that, you know, fuck up things on purpose and whatever. I get it. I know they exist. But I like to focus on the ones that, you know, they care as much as I care about this. That sort of thing. They've got to be out there, right? Oh, good. Okay, you got it. I couldn't even remember. I'm so sorry. Well, no worries, Pox. I can get it to you whenever. Absolutely. Agree, Denmark. No matter what their job is. If they respect it, I want to respect it. Especially if it's a shitty job. I'll be honest. If they're like a garbage man or something, you do not look down on that shit. We need that. We need them. They are important. Anybody who thinks otherwise, come on. Think about it. All right. Yeah, I don't want to overwork this. Even though I'm having so much fun doing it. It's a really fun piece. Thank you for the idea, Twillo. I've had a lot of fun on this one. This has been a very nice stream. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for enjoying the time together. I enjoy it. That's why I still stream streams like this stream. So thank you for that. Alright. Oh, you get a high salary for garbage work? That's great. You should. I don't know what it is here, but I just know they should have more respect. That's all. While on strike. Oh no. Oh, mail carriers. You're welcome, Denmark. Oh, I'd love that, EB. Please do. I'd love to see it. Okay, so let's talk real quick. Next weekend, Saturday, is Christmas Eve. I'll be with Gabe's family, so I will not be streaming. But come back here New Year's Eve. So not next Saturday, but the Saturday after next, because I'll be doing really cheap commissions, and we'll be doing our fun thing that we've done in the past with the wheel. You can win extra things, and yeah, the commissions are really cheap. They're like 20 to 40 bucks depending on what you get. So I just take a bunch of those and I start doing them on stream, and if I don't finish them on the New Year's stream, then I just kind of roll them over until the next stream and everything. So we really need money, so that if I'm being honest. So we'll do that next stream, alright? I think that's it. Oh, be sure to sign up on my Patreon if you like stickers or cards. Otherwise, yeah, don't use AI generators. That's my 2 cents. Otherwise, I gotta go and work on my stuff. And I guess I'll see you guys next time, alright? Not next weekend, but the weekend after that, New Year's Eve. If you've got nothing going on, come see me. Alright? I'll keep you updated either on Discord or Instagram. So, thanks for coming. Bye.